our video game industry is hotter than ever this season, and one good reason, Nintendo has introduced some hot new toys. But have things gone a bit too far? This evening, Ken Shockney wraps up a special report on Video Mania.
Hey guys, welcome to Episode 3 of the LootCast. Today we have a great show lined up for you. We're starting off the day here with going into this week's happenings in the news. We have a lot of news material here that we're covering. We have 4 items on the news blog today. Few items there, got just a couple of things to cover, right? Yeah. We're going into what we're currently playing and what we're going to be playing. We have a brand new segment we're dubbing the Loot Hunters.
Ooh, Loot Hunters.
Yeah. And then we're wrapping up the show with what's to come next, what are we doing, what do we have planned for you guys. So, to start off here, I want to introduce my lovely co-host. I have the cosplayer, video game slayer, Colton.
Great to be back, ladies and gentlemen.
I have John the Interrupter, Ramiro.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
And you have myself, Dom, Game Looter number 1. So, this week in the news, guys, I'm excited. SNES Classic coming this September. John, I know you're just boiling at the knees to tell us about it. What do we have to look forward to here?
So I have some actually great news. Bad news for you out there. I know everyone here is excited about the new Super Nintendo.
Ooh, I want to get my little grubby hands on it.
Classic Edition,
all
yes.
Over it.
All over it, yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Something that shocked me very much. It's only going to be available for 3 months.
3 months?
3 months.
From when?
From the September 29th up until the end of the year.
So December 31st.
Right.
So hopefully it's in the stocking. Boys and girls, be
Santa
good.
Claus.
If you haven't, maybe start now and cross fingers and toes.
Maybe a Hanukkah gift, maybe a Kwanzaa gift.
Ooh.
Actually, there was something that Nintendo had stated. So in this week in the business, Nintendo stated, we will produce significantly more units of the Super NES Classic Edition than we did of the NES Classic Edition. Nintendo does its best to reassure preemptively angry fans that it's the latest retro console offering will be easier to find than its last one.
Alright guys, so this is all great news, right? So do we believe them?
That's my issue. Are we gonna have enough supply to meet our demand, or is it gonna outweigh each other?
So I wanna put this back in your memories because we're all more or less Nintendo fans, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And the best thing Nintendo fans do is forget. We forget the times that we didn't get what we wanted when we wanted it, right? So I'm sure, to a lot of you out there. You wanted the NES Classic Edition.
Sold out.
You're probably not getting it unless you want to pay someone $200 more than it's worth, right?
Right.
You probably didn't get the Switch unless you pre-ordered. I know I did. And now this is coming out, do we believe them? Are we siding with them? Are we saying, okay, Nintendo's got this one, or are we feeling like it's just gonna be the same?
Right, same old song and dance as last time.
Yeah, I mean, why? And they're saying right off the bat, December 31st, no more, stopping production. That should be a hint to say, good luck, folks.
Limited quantity, let's arena brawl.
I did do some research, and they actually stated that it's more going to be of a collective console, other than just a gaming console for everyone. It's more of a nostalgia feel, you know what I mean? Something that you could just have it on your shelf, play it once you feel the memories coming back to you. PTSD on gaming. But yeah, that's pretty much it, though.
That's post-traumatic stress.
Yeah,
I don't think they want that.
Yeah, what games were we stressing over? On the Super NES.
Yoshi.
Why are you dubbed Super Mario World 2 when you're not? So
Yoshi's
stressful.
Island hurt me.
Oh yeah. Also,
but I get it. Okay.
So also we were gonna cover a little bit about the games that are gonna be coming out.
Ooh, how many?
Oh, it's actually 21, but I read that it was going to be 30 now, new to the Classic Edition, right? The new one?
No, I mean, I think you're putting your hopes and dreams in the folks that want to hear that. 21's what's announced, 21 is what's on the back of the box.
Okay.
On the design.
Yeah.
But
so it's a done deal. It's coming out. They slapped the logo on it. 21 games.
21 games, okay.
21 games. What are we going to expect out of these 21?
So, actually, for the 21, one that really caught my attention was Metroid.
Super Metroid, right?
Super Metroid, yes.
Metroid, my childhood fave.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the, if not the greatest game of all time.
The magnum opus.
Yeah,
of the Super Nintendo.
Something also that I was very excited about was Donkey Kong Country.
Okay, why? Why are you excited for Donkey Kong Country?
Oh,
Do you remember playing that?
Do you remember Candy Kong?
Candy Kong?
Candy Kong?
Candy Kong. No, not really. Well, the reason why I liked it so much was because it was a platforming game, 2D version. You had your just your alligators, that kind of the same concept as Mario.
Yeah,
but just Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and I think it was one of the first games to take advantage of the FX chip inside of the Super Nintendo.
That is right. The transition from Mario.
Exactly.
To Donkey Kong.
So there was a point at which in the console wars they're trying to win it, and 3D was the answer, right? But prior to the N64. FX chip was the answer, so you had games like Donkey Kong Country that had that 3DS type look.
Right.
So, I'm excited. I'm excited for it, and the fact that you don't remember a character or something, that's what they want. They want you to say, I don't remember, I want to go back and play it.
Let's breathe life into this brand.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, I feel you.
So what other games are on there? I've taken a gander at it.
Yeah, we got, like you said, Metroid, we got Mario, we have Zelda, we have the new, to the console release itself, I should say, Star Fox 2.
So here's what I want to do then. I want to spend a little time on this because I know a lot of people are excited about it. I'm excited about it. Let's go around. Let's talk about 2 games that are coming out that maybe you haven't played before, maybe you have, but you're super excited about.
All right.
So I'll take the spotlight on it.
Okay.
So to start off with, before we get into the
Star
Golden
Fox.
Nugget, I'm really excited to get back into Yoshi's Island.
Okay.
I think it's one of maybe the greatest games ever. Every SNES game is awesome, right? All of these 21 games, I think Nintendo hit it out the park with this one. There is one game that's missing, and I think we can cover it a little bit here. But for the most part, I think they did an awesome job on this. But Yoshi's Island, I'm super excited to get back into. I know I played it.
As a child.
I have memories of it, but I haven't touched this since. I want to get back into it. I know it's an awesome game. I haven't touched this since I was 5 years old. I'm very excited to get back into it. The other game that I'm really excited to play is The Secret of Mana. Yes. So you guys may be familiar with it.
I played the Game Boy Advance title.
See, and that's awesome. I didn't even get to play the Game Boy Advance title. So I'm super excited to get into that. I've heard a lot of great things for many years about the game. If you look at eBay, you know why I haven't played it. Because I want to play the cart. I want to play it on my SNES. But I don't want to spend a couple bills to do that.
Couple G's.
I try to hit it when I can. Get that ending soonest bid. But it's just very expensive. Those are the 2 games I'm really excited to play. And I want to give a quick shout out to Earthbound. I've never played it before, and that's the other one that I'm so excited to get into.
Stole one of mine. You stole one right underneath me, I should say.
Okay.
So we all know these games are available on Virtual Console, but
are they? Nintendo, give us Virtual Console on the Switch, please.
not a call out post, but we just get that nostalgic feel playing on this mini Super Nintendo instead of playing on my Wii U tablet, instead of playing on my Wii. So, my hat's off to you, Nintendo, for bringing out this great little console itself. But let's talk about games. Earthbound, like I mentioned, super excited to play. Will we ever get an Earthbound or a Mother 3 coming out on these consoles?
They're talking about it a lot. So, why is it in Nintendo's mouth so much? Are they going to give us a little Earthbound gift in a Switch form?
Are we going to get some Mother 3? But, more to come there, but I'm just excited to finally get my hands on Earthbound. We all know to get the regular cartridge itself on the Super Nintendo, about a $150-$200 purchase,
which I'm gonna deem worth it soon. We might cover at one point in the Game Looters inevitable playlist, but I'm quite a collector and I'm looking out for it. So if you guys have a copy, sneak me an email or a comment below, please.
But my second title, it's a toss-up. I was leaning towards Final Fantasy 3, but I'm leaning back towards Legends of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
One of my top 5 games of all time. It was actually the very, very first game I laid my hands on.
Is it really?
As a wee babbin' child, yes.
Oh, wow.
Wee babbin' child. My mom brought home a nice little Super Nintendo from the thrift store for my dad. I got my hands on it instead. What was in the console itself as a cartridge? Link to the Past.
That is an awesome first game.
It is, and I'm very glad that I was a very, very bad player as a child, because I can now make up for it if I can get my hands on one of these systems.
And if you can't get your hands on the system, if you can't get your hands on the card, also check out is it the DS version or 3DS version of A Link to the Past?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot cheaper, so if you want to have the same experience but on the handheld version, and you're not getting on Virtual Console because there's none on the Switch, go find a copy of that, right?
Or in the Virtual Console on the 3DS.
Or maybe you're a person who's gonna end up pre-ordering it from Japan, right? The SNES Classic, because it looks awesome. The Japanese version. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It looks amazing.
Sadly, can't do it in the UK.
Yeah, we got the funky looking one. Yay, square box.
America.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But John?
So for mine, actually, one of them that I mentioned before was Donkey Kong Country. So I remember coming home from school, turning on the Super Nintendo, and actually would play this game before. I remember this was a gift from an aunt, and I didn't really do gaming.
Oh, Tia,
yeah. So when I started playing, this was opening my mind and my eyes to a whole new hobby, I would say, gaming.
Right.
So that's actually what I started with, and thank you so much. The shout out to you. Won't say the name.
Nintendo.
The Nintendo.
Donkey Kong's a Miyamoto game, right?
Miyamoto, yes.
Yeah. You just gave him a butt tickle right now because you just praised Donkey Kong. I don't think anyone has praised Donkey Kong that hard. That's awesome.
Something else got hard.
Yeah. So the other game I'm just gonna mention, not Metroid, even though I did mention it before. I was actually gonna say Mario.
Which one?
I would say Mario.
What, Super Mario World?
Super Mario Kart.
Actually, Super Mario World I actually played before, and then I did Mario Kart. But actually, just in general, Mario. The reason being is that, yes, all the new graphics that you see now in the Nintendo Switch, Mario Odyssey, yeah, that's all great and dandy. However, I want to go back. I want to, take a trip back in time, as Cher would say, if I could turn back time. But, shout out to you.
Are you going to find your way now?
Oh, yeah. So, I was just saying, retro gaming is something very huge. I want to be able to feel like a kid again and just enjoy those games.
Man, I feel the 90s just oozing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo, make this little boy's dream come true and fulfill the promise that you told, what was it, This Week in Business?
This Week in Business.
Yeah, go ahead and fulfill that promise. Little Miyamoto out there, I know you're listening, so give us the SNES Classic, because we wants it.
We wants it. And we want Cher to now deliver it to us, which she just might.
Maybe.
Alright, guys, so we're excited about it. We hope you guys get it. UK pre-orders, they're gone. Japanese ones coming soon. If that's your style, go check that out. They have a couple of different games in their lineup because there's a lot of games that never made it out to the West, right? Hopefully you get a pre-order on Amazon or Target,
Best Buy.
Best Buy. You're gonna have to be like a mad person refreshing pages on the phone or wherever you're at
Sign
at
up
work.
for those notifications.
Yeah. Last thing I want to leave off on is Nintendo again did great on the 21 games. I want to talk a little bit about Star Fox 2, but real quick. You guys are familiar with a little game, a little RPG a game changer called Chrono Trigger, right?
We are.
Okay, so Chrono Trigger was one of the games that I played when I was very young, and I'm not an RPG player really to this date, but there are certain games I love to get my hands on, and Chrono Trigger hits me right in the heartstrings, and it's omissed by this great lineup of games, and I think it was one of the key games in the SNES library, and that's kind of disappointing to me. So if anything, I'm gonna get it day one. I'm excited for it, but I wish they would have given us Chrono Trigger. Any thoughts on that, guys?
I mean, they are covering the RPG library pretty hard with Final Fantasy and The Secret of Mana.
Yeah.
I know, but that one that just solidified it would have been that Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, well, you can enjoy some Kirby instead of Chrono Trigger.
Right? Right? Okay, so Star Fox 2 then. Star Fox 2. Are you guys familiar with it?
Honestly, I'd have to say no.
Okay, so then...
Not really a Star Fox guy.
What Star Fox 2 was, it was a game that obviously was in development after the first one. The first one was, again, a game that used the FX chip. It was a graphic powerhouse by means in that time, right? Star Fox 2 was supposed to be the even bigger game changer. They were doing crazier stuff with polygons and all these other things that they were doing. But last minute, because the N64 was coming out and the inevitable Star Fox 64, which is a game that obviously we remember, right?
Right.
When I hear Star Fox, I think of the barrel rolls and all that crap I was doing.
A barrel roll.
Yeah, I was going head to head and missing them because I remember that's when what was it? The Star Wars movie came out. I was doing the cockfighting and all that fun stuff, right? That's what we remember. Star Fox 2 was a game that was supposed to happen right before that, but Nintendo, they just shut it down. They shut it down completely and
tucked it away, obviously.
Exactly. And most of those assets were all used on Star Fox 64. So this was the completed game that we never got, that we're now getting on the SNES Classic, and by the looks of it, it's going to be the only way that we're going to be able to get our hands on it. So this is pretty exciting. Will the game deliver? I mean, it's 20-some odd years old. Probably not, but it's cool from a history perspective to get our hands on it.
Right.
So I'm pretty excited. I mean, I have it saved on every list. I'm on pre-order list. I'm on please email me. Please email me. I really want it. I'm very excited for this, guys.
Yeah, no, and I understand that. And actually, I'm pretty excited as well. So, actually, Nintendo, there was an interview with Nintendo, actually, in Famitsu. So, the company's touches on how the games were chosen for the SNES Classic Edition and why Star Fox 2 will finally be released on the micro console. Now, Nintendo did state, it's difficult to bring a Super FX chip titles to Virtual Console. Hence, we have never distributed them via Virtual Console service up till today. As for the SNES Classic Edition, we have found a way to solve the problem. So we've included those titles inside the lineup. There is no physical Super FX chip built into the SNES Classic Edition. So like I was saying before, yes, Nintendo did state it's not going to be integrated as a virtual game in the new SNES Classic Edition.
Right.
However, it's going to be in the lineup. I am excited. Yes, I am going to pre-order it, hopefully, as soon as I get my hands or see that game coming out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So my one big worry with this console, and I want that nostalgia feel.
Right.
Is will I get the nostalgia feel of this console? I don't want it to cater to HDMI or 4K or anything along those lines. I want to feel like I did back in the 90s.
The three colors, the yellow, white, and red.
From what I hear, the controller, it feels just like the SNES controller. They finally gave us longer cables, so you don't have to basically sit right in front of the TV.
Lose my vision while I'm playing these great games.
Yeah, so it looks like they're making mostly good moves on it. Again, we're excited. So, what else in news, right? So, we're moving on to the next topic. So, one of the things I want to touch on here is one of our favorite games. I'm kidding, obviously. Mass Effect Andromeda, right?
What's that? I haven't touched it.
Oh my god.
So, this was a game that I had looked forward to for almost a full year of just pure excitement.
Just from the title announcement at E3 back last year before.
Exactly. And BioWare, they don't miss much. Now, this wasn't the main studio, obviously. This was like their Montreal studio.
Yeah, I was going to say the Australian studio.
So this was the Montreal studio. So this is obviously the sister studio. But still, I mean, BioWare is BioWare. We were looking really forward to it. And those who happen to enjoy the game, they got hit with some news this week. So I have here from Jason Schreier from Kotaku, Mass Effect Andromeda will not be getting the single-player DLC. So he reported here that this is not a hoax, that this is real, that due to the downsizing of the Montreal studios and them being shipped out to work on other properties, such as the Star Wars Battlefront series, which is coming out later this year, and, there are other properties that they have under their EA branch, right? So with that, we're not getting any single-player content. So if you spent that $99, $100, $69, whatever it was, to get this hopefully single-player content, well, you're not getting it. Now, the question I have is there going to be multiplayer content? Because there's people out there who play that. But if there's not going to be any multiplayer content either, that means there's not going to be any content at all. That means no support for this game. So what EA and BioWare are saying is we're just going to let this die. We're going to let the franchise die. And maybe we'll revisit this in 5 to 10 years when people forgot about the mess up that we did. And maybe they get excited again. So I'm real disappointed as somebody who wants to get back to this game after the updates and go through and finish it because I didn't.
Right.
A little game called Zelda
Happened to come out.
it just took all of my time and for good reasons, right? I mean, 10 out of 10, absolute no question. Come on, guys, what are you doing, EA? What are you showing your fans here? What do you guys think about
They're
this?
trying to show them that their sports branch is a little better than their RPG branch? Question mark?
Yeah. Nope.
I mean,
agree.
at this point, I'm just hoping that all that time, effort goes into Anthem, right?
Right.
Oh, yes.
That's the main BioWare studio. Maybe the Montreal guys get over there and help them out, and maybe that gets out quicker to us. Because really, what we're looking at is maybe 2-3 years before we even see Anthem really get a release date.
Yeah. No. Actually, speaking of BioWare, there's a little bit of another update that I found while I was digging around. So actually, Mike Laidlaw had stated from BioWare Industries that they are working on also another Dragon Age title.
Ooh.
So I thought
Shifting gears from Mass Effect to Dragon Age.
yes, no, it's a little fun fact. I know a lot of people have played Dragon Age Inquisition, and some enjoyed, some did not. And I just wanted to bring that out there, a little fun fact that you guys, Dragon Age fans, will be able to expect.
Right. Which, that's a nice little tidbit.
Mm-hmm.
Since Mass Effect, I wouldn't say failed to deliver, but I'd say disappointed a good portion
Of fans, yes.
of its audience. You know, will we get the return to Mass Effect 2? Not with this DLC, unfortunately.
Hopefully not.
Alright, guys. So, I mean, come on, guys. They could have done better, right? So, next topic. Kotaku and same guy. I mean, obviously, if you know Kotaku, Jason Schreier, he's the number one dude over there, right?
Might be.
So, the other thing that he reported on here is, we talked a little bit about it in the last segment. Wii U is still getting virtual console games.
Why?
We don't know why. So, they're still getting a pretty steady stream of classic games Kotaku's reporting on here. And, I mean, come on, Nintendo, let the Wii U die.
Let it die.
I mean, I need that effort and those assets and that team that's doing this, I need them to get that on the Switch.
Right. Show me why I went out and pre-ordered this Switch.
It only sold 12 million. What are you guys doing? Put the focus on where it should be. Your brand new, shiny system. Everyone's excited to play. Guess what they want to play? Their virtual console games. They want to give you more money, Nintendo. Now, if you guys are taking your time because you're going back and you're going to give me all the games I've already paid for free, probably not. Take the time and do that. That's not going to happen. You guys are just going to launch kind of shitty like always. We're going to have to pay for our games again. Let the Wii U die. Put it virtual console on the Switch, please.
All in all, yes, the Wii U does need to die. But you got to think about that money machine. How many people own Wii U's versus how many people own Switches right now?
That is true.
So that could be why the virtual console still exists on there and is getting a library.
So I understand that, but Nintendo, they already RIP'd the Wii U. How many people even have it plugged in? 1 million? I don't think it's the 12 million people that purchased it. I mean, I even forget I have it plugged in sometimes.
Yeah, it's a nice
So how am
paperweight.
I going to remember to go on Virtual Console? Yeah, you have the very specific people who go on there, but that's a very small subset of group. You know, that's a very small group of people.
Right. It's very small, but, you know, Nintendo hasn't been wrong in the past 9 out of 10 times. So maybe they have a good feeling about this.
Well, let's find out. So we have the last news topic of the day.
Last news topic.
I call this the lulz. Topic number 4. What we got?
Lulz. Who loves Tecmo?
I love Tecmo.
We
Give
all
me more
love Tecmo.
volleyball in VR. It's coming.
It's coming, as are other people. But Tecmo is coming out with a new DOA. Is this a new DOA? Is this a DOA we've already seen? It doesn't matter.
Well, the last one, they wouldn't give it to me because they wouldn't... if I import it from Japan, I can get it, but...
I dubbed this the Rock Edition.
Rock
Ooh,
Edition.
is
The
it hard?
Rock. It's not hard, but can you smell what DOA is cooking?
I don't know if I want to.
You can start to.
Okay.
DOA now coming out with Smell-O-Vision. Another question mark entered into there.
Is this like the fart VR thing?
We're getting there.
Oh, gosh.
Hopefully not.
This is coming to, a VR platform, but they're dubbing this DOA Extreme Sense. Can I smell the sweaty cooch of the fighters now in this game?
Ooh.
I don't want to, but I kind of want to.
So it is kind of another fart sim.
Simulator, whatever you want to dub it. It is coming out. It looks like, Technical-wise, new arcade cabinet system will have various sense abilities. You'll feel hot, you'll feel cold, wind, mist, and smell.
There's one word here that bothers me. Is the word mist. What the hell?
How are we gonna feel mist?
That's what scares me.
Boob mist.
Ooh.
Boob mist.
Ooh.
Boob mist, package mist, mist, must mist. Sign me up.
Okay.
I want to feel entranced in this. And, it's a good step for VR, don't get me wrong, to add elements of, physical environment into a game.
The senses, right? The senses.
Right, but do I want to smell a sweaty man jock on this game?
I mean, no. Hopefully not.
You
Never.
thought about that.
I mean, Japan is into some weird stuff, right? And I mean, does it surprise me a little bit? I mean,
No.
I know they do some weird stuff, but I mean, do you... Sniffing? No, I mean, come on.
No.
Is that going to be on the back of the box? Sniff it?
Am I going to be warned when it's that fighter's time of the month?
So they're
I
calling
hope
it,
so.
They're calling it
Hope
a VR sensory experience.
How much of an experience are we getting here?
That's a sexy name, though.
It
I
is, it'll have its buyers. Let's not, knock them, but...
Yeah.
So the question, though, is, are we going to end up playing it, right? Because it seems like it's Japan only,
Japan
right?
only. Will it make it off the shores of Japan? Maybe not.
I mean, the last volleyball one didn't. The last two did, because they're on my shelf right here. If I could show you guys, I would.
Right. But just to wrap into, a source we talked about earlier, Famitsu, they've described the fighter Katsumi to have a fragrant aroma.
Ooh, fragrant.
Fragrant. So, fighters have different aromas.
Cherry blossom.
Sakura tree, often a nice wind. But what will each fighter come with a customizable fragrance? What am I getting into here?
How do you think so? That they're gonna have different scents?
Fish odor, Sakura odor.
So is that what I'm unlocking?
Maybe.
Special sense?
DLC.
Oh, man.
Got me out, the fry grease,
fry
Burger
grease.
King scent. I'm down.
So the question then I have for you guys, if it does make it off the shores, you have a VR, are you experiencing it? And John, is this what it took for you to jump into the VR experience?
I have VR, but it seems like it's a whole new cabinet from Tecmo.
Oh.
So I'd have to actually buy another VR system.
Really? Oh wow, no.
But if I can get a cabinet set up in my cosplay room where I can have booby sweat,
Poopy sweat and smell all the time.
smell all the time, count me in.
Now, the scary part, and here's where I'm scared, folks, is Zach going to come out and just jump at you and just surprise you and put his piece all up on your face and, smell the Zach? I mean, he ran the island. Why not run the sensory experience,
I'm
right?
going to smell the Zach.
All right, guys, that has been the news. So, next segment that we're getting into is what we're playing.
What you playing?
Ooh, let me tell you what I'm
what you
playing.
playing?
And then we're going to talk a little bit about what we're going to be playing. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise. I already have both titles in mind. Mind if I kick this one off?
Well, go ahead. Take
All
it,
right,
sir.
right now, currently, I picked up the, I feel like the under-the-radar title, Dead Rising 4. Started playing that again. Reason why is the DLC.
So, if I remember right, GameStop put it all over their ads, and I saw it every time I logged into the website, and I said, not buying that.
And I said, buying that because I want a snow globe, and GameStop, you never gave me a snow globe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, thanks, GameStop.
Guess what we can unbox? A snow globe. Crazy.
Yeah, I had to do it at Christmas because someone had to buy me one. But regardless, I'm still playing the game. And the reason why is now the DLC Super Ultra Dead Rising 4 Mini Golf.
Mini golf.
Mini golf, huh?
I hate sports games, don't get me wrong, but mini golf, count me in.
Okay.
I can play with any of my weapons on the zombie field. Got to make the ball into the hole. Pretty simple concept, but mass murdering along the way.
Quick question.
Count
Do
me
you
in.
think, it came to my mind, I don't know.
John thinks.
I'm thinking, yes, it's a surprise.
And
Smells
hence,
like burnt toast, though.
John, the interrupter Ramiro strikes again. Colton was speaking.
Bum, bum.
Yes, I'm sorry. No, so let's say that they have a giant zombie head. Would they
Right.
have that as a DLC, maybe, addition?
Zombie head, elaborate.
Like big
Okay,
head
so
mode,
big
or what are you
head
talking
mode.
about?
like how I could go into God mode in Dead Rising 2 off the record. when I went into my sandbox mode because I bought the DLC because I'm just,
Crazy.
crazy. in that
Crazy for
sense.
Dead Rising.
Yes.
Well, I mean, so is the golf ball big? Is it giant?
It's a good size, yeah.
Okay,
It's like an actual weapon, like the Tesla ball.
gotcha. Okay, now think about it as a zombie head. So you mean you're gonna put the zombie head in the hole?
Mm-hmm.
So you just, since it's a zombie game,
Yeah,
might as well have it.
I
the
get where
theme.
you're coming from,
Yeah.
but I don't want to lose sight of mini golf.
Okay.
Pink balls, blue balls, red balls,
All right,
my
so
balls.
let me ask you the question then. I'm not into Dead Rising 4. I know it's
Obviously.
about, it's a fun time. Go in and mow down zombies, almost literally.
Hordes of zombies.
Cool, not for me. Is mini golf gonna get this guy? Is he gonna get me into buying Dead Rising 4 at what? $20, $30, something
Mini
like
golf? Well, Dead Rising or the mini golf?
that? Tell me both.
Tell me about Dead Rising. It's probably a cool $40 by now. Probably
Okay.
even lower than that.
And DLC, how many dollars did you drop on it?
$10.
Oh.
So I'm jumping in $40-$50. Is mini golf?
Worth
Mini
it.
golf gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it brought me back. I had the title waiting to play. I haven't been playing. I've been playing a little Overwatch. But the title was seeing the mini golf.
We're all
seeing the
playing
trailer.
Overwatch. It's okay.
Sorry, it's it's confession hour.
Blizzard, send us stuff.
Jeff Kaplan, you're my bae. But seeing the trailer for the mini golf, the Super Ultra Dead Rising 4, it got me back. I wasn't a fan of exosuits, but now playing it with mini golf, I'm in.
Okay.
So I've
So let's just say, if you love it, you're gonna love
Right.
more of it, right?
$10 for mini golf.
All right.
Woo! Woo!
And anything you're going to be playing, or just more mini golf?
I'm gonna be playing Darksiders 3.
Oh.
Darksiders, the remastered Super War Dub Edition.
No, it's a brand new title. THQ Nordic coming back with the
Oh,
Fury.
are they now?
And hence on Fury, because that's what we're playing as in Darksiders 3.
Yes.
That
Playing as the sister.
Oh yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's not the 4 brothers. It's 3 brothers and a sister, and I'm excited. She can move like a ninja.
Oh.
She's very, very fast. Then compared to Death and War,
Yeah.
but it's more dynamic than the last couple of games. So I'm excited.
Do you know when it comes out?
I'm hoping a 2018 release.
2018. So it's a little ways away.
Little ways away, it's putting on my radar with Sea of Thieves.
I was thinking you're gonna put it on next week, and you're talking about 2018 here. What a guy!
What a
All
guy.
right, John.
Real stand-up guy.
What you playing, John?
So-
what you playing?
It's not really a game. It's more of a DLC. So it's a little small DLC. A mini fans. hopefully-
It's a small DLC.
Yeah, it's
DLC.
2 hours worth of gameplay. I would
That's
say
small.
that.
Is
It's
it for?
pretty small.
It must be for
So
what?
small.
An indie title?
No, it's actually for Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy 15, one of the
FF15.
biggest games that's come out in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as you may know, whoever played Final Fantasy, in the story, there's a couple scenes where the group gets separated. Everyone goes their way.
You can go your own way.
So we have Prompto that falls off the train. Spoilers. And he gets separated from the group.
How does he fall off the train?
Well-
Do we have an AA meeting when he falls off the train?
And if you've seen the trailer for it, guys, you'll see what he's talking about.
Of course, yes. So what happens is then Prompto, I don't want to give too many details. However, I'll give a overall
Give the juicy
review.
deets.
So on Prompto, as you may know, he's the photographer, the jokester, the one that tries to like always lighten the mood in the main story.
The gay community knows him as the twink.
Twink. Okay. So we wanted to see more of Prompto, right? We wanted to make sure that he's a serious character. He's not just a jokester. He could be badass as Noctis and Gladius, you know what I mean?
He can have some depth.
Oh yes, depth, a good story. And let me tell you, it has a really great story. So I'm not going to get into detail. He wakes up in a new area. He wakes up in a laboratory.
Right.
I'm not going to say what the laboratory is about. However,
It's about science.
it's about science.
Science!
He ends up escaping, and also, you're not going to believe this, with Arania.
Ooh.
Arania.
She bad.
She back.
She
But
bad, she back.
here's the thing. She's an ally this time, not an enemy. So, as you may know, a little bit of the new DLC, Ardeen and also Arania are going to be in this story.
Ardeen the Sardine.
Ardeen the Sardine. So, what's going to happen is that it's a whole new concept. As you may know, Prompto uses guns instead of swords. So, when I was pretty surprised the whole gameplay was when you go into a Gears of War third-person shooter game. So, we have his pistol, which is his main weapon, and then we have a bazooka, we have assault rifles, we have snipers.
So he's pretty arsenal friendly
Yes.
in the gun community.
So that's pretty cool. So do you just find them around how do you get those weapons?
So so you actually obtain them. So like the same concept as Noctis when he goes to the tombs and he gets all that stuff. You also could go into like the shops. You go into this shop, buy guns. Yeah, guns.
Guns,
Yeah.
guns.
Merca.
Yeah, it's the NRA DLC.
So I just the first thing I bought, I was like, I want a bazooka. I want to blow stuff up. I want to have a great time. So I bought the bazooka. It goes into that third-person view, like I said, but also it has like this sight view that's more of a shooter's experience.
Okay.
Did you get a lot of pew-pews?
There are a lot of pew-pews. However, the downfall I'm gonna say is that when you get hoarded with enemies, it's very hard to move because you're in a third-person view, and you just can't see all the enemies at once as we're used to.
Can we sweep with a gun?
No.
So one at a time.
One at a time.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So basically, you want to play range DPS like you would always with Prompto.
Right. Yes, with Prompto, correct.
Okay.
So it's a great game. However, even the best is the price. Only for $5 you can play this game.
So instead of getting a
$5.
footlong from Subway,
You get Prompto DLC.
So all you coffee drinkers out there, skip the morning coffee, go home and download the Prompto Final Fantasy 15 DLC.
dubbed Episode Prompto.
That's pretty cool.
Very good.
That's cool.
Very good.
You know what? I'm very excited that they continue to support the game. I don't think this is the end of it, so that's pretty cool. So, what are you going to be playing next? Hopefully not something in 2020 or...
No, so it's sooner than that. Now, a lot of people, who's a fan of Naughty Dog?
I love
me
Naughty
some
Dog.
Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog, okay.
Woo! Uncharted.
Uncharted, yes. So, as you may know, Crash Bandicoot's coming back. It's coming as a remaster version. I want to play that game. However, I want to get back into Crash Bandicoot. Honestly, I used to play it hours and hours with my cousin. It was a great platforming game, a new concept. It's just a furry creature that actually, he goes into the world, uses a tiki mask for some reason, and he just destroys and demolishes anything in his way. I love that game. That's going to be the one I'll be playing soon, hopefully.
Oh no, you're going to be playing it soon, and you guys could come check out the channel. We're going to have some special stuff lined up for you with Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. We're looking to bring it to you and bring it to you quickly. So look out to our channel for that, because we're going to be doing some fun stuff, me here and the guys, into that Crash. And I am so excited to get back into Crash.
Oh, yeah.
It just hits all the nostalgia strings for me. I just want to get back into some more Crash. I'm happy with the way that the game turned out. They completely redid Crash 1 and all the funkiness that it had. They did Crash 2 and 3, even the one with all the racing stuff in it. They completely redid that, which is super awesome. So I'm very excited to get back into Crash. So I'm excited that you're looking forward to playing it. It's coming in. It's in the mail. It's hot and ready.
Oh, yeah.
Like a Little Caesars pizza.
Oh yeah, it's
Ready.
coming hot and ready, and that hot and ready content is gonna come to you guys. If you could, go support us on patreon.com/thegamelooters, and you just might get it early, so watch out for that if you could.
Watch out for that, or potential sponsorship by Little Caesars.
Or maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think I got it ready here. $5, hot and ready, coming to your door. Come on, Little Caesars, go ahead.
Today's episode of LootCast brought to you by Little Caesars.
Oh, it just rolls off the tongue. Also, guys, while I'm kind of poking in here, go ahead and support us on Twitter.
Twitter.
Follow us at
What's
the
our
Game
handle?
Looters.
What's our handle on Twitter?
At the Game Looters.
Just the Game Looters.
Easy
Peasy.
peasy to remember.
Okay.
Also, catch some fun stuff we're going to be doing on Twitch, twitch.tv/thegamelooters. You won't find too much on there yet, but it's just going to start coming.
Twitch.
It's just going to start coming.
Could we have Dead Rising 4 on there? Could we have Darksiders? Could we have
Ooh.
Crash?
Oh, we're definitely going to have some Crash. But before we get to the Twitches, we're going to be doing some Let's Plays. Little inside baseball for you guys, okay?
Let's play.
So to go over with what I'm playing, right now,
What you playing?
I am addicted to a little game that has a lot of legs. No pun intended. ARMS.
Ah.
I have been playing hours upon hours upon hours in ARMS. I had a very doubtful mindset with ARMS prior to its release. I thought it looked just dumb. I was like, I just don't want to get into it. What's Nintendo doing? Why are they giving me another fighting game? We have Super Smash Brothers. We have Smash. We're good there. We don't need another fighter.
Why is a Slinky with Stretch Armstrong fighting me?
Exactly. And I was like, I don't need it. I don't want it. I had the pleasure to go to a little thing called E3.
Mm-hmm.
They said, hey, come play this little game called ARMS. We'll give you a fancy pin. I said, well, sign me up, Nintendo.
What, did you say free stuff?
Oh, yeah. They did, and I got it, and I'm so happy
And
about it.
they went above and beyond as well and had a tournament.
Yes, they did, which I am still not good enough to get into, even though I think I'm okay at it. But, very excited, very happy with this game. That got me super excited. That Friday after E3, I went out, I bought it on the spot, and I've been having tons of hours of fun with it. I want to give a little plug. Go ahead and check out our channel. We did our very first review of ARMS, so we go very in-depth into all of our thoughts in ARMS. Go check out, like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more content like that, because we want to bring more content like that to you.
9 minutes of thoughts. Can we make it into that big brain of yours?
Oh yeah, we're gonna push it in there.
You so big.
Yo, yeah. The other thing, guys, what am I gonna be playing?
What you gonna be playing?
We're in July, and in the month of July, there's a little game called Splatoon 2. I am looking into getting my splatters on. End of the month, Splatoon 2 comes out, and I am so excited for this. In 2015, they released Splatoon 1, and I had the same mindset as I did with ARMS. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to touch it. I got addicted to it. My whole summer of 2015 was sacrificed to ARMS. I play it like I was on crack. It was fantastic.
You mean Splatoon?
You mean Splatoon, right? Not ARMS.
Were you playing ARMS in 2015?
Oh, wow. I have ARMS on the brain.
Wow.
Min, you got me.
It's that addictive.
It's that addictive.
So, allow me to do my own plug. Back to episode 2 of LootCast. Go check it out now. Splatoon 2 is my worst in show for Nintendo.
And I am excited for it.
Why am I going to play Microsoft Paint in a Call of Duty environment?
Because it is fun and addictive.
Great reference, by the way. Great reference.
It's a 90s episode, folks. But you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I'm not going to knock it. Maybe I just need more time with it, or maybe I just need to be a whole salty pile of salt over here because I didn't get my Salty Arms t-shirt. I got a pin. I got 3 pins.
So overall, I'm excited for Splatoon 2, guys. I want to get into it this month. My pre-order, it's been set since day one.
Nintendo has your monies.
Oh, they have all of my monies. And look out for other content, just like the one that you saw in ARMS, and Let's Plays, things like that coming at you. Splatoon 2, we're going to get competitive, guys. We're going to hit it hard.
I'm going to lose horribly in that game, by the way. I'm not good at Splatoon.
Can you play healing?
Healing?
It's a joke.
Oh, yeah. Funny. Overwatch, yeah.
I need
joke.
healing.
And speaking about that, Overwatch, if you want to go see us play, let us know. Comment below. We want to know if you want to see Let's Plays of us getting down and dirty on the ranking system in Overwatch. We would love to do a little Let's Play of that and bring that to you, so let us know if you'd like to see that.
Winning some comp matches by the skin of our teeth.
Yep.
Love you, Zenyatta.
So what we got here for you guys, the last segment of the day, we call this segment the Loot Hunters.
Loot Hunters!
Yay.
John, tell us a little bit about what Loot Hunters is.
So, actually, Loot Hunters is a new segment that we wanted to bring to you guys. The fact is, a lot of people don't know what are the specials, what are the offers, and what console has what in store. Now, we're going to go over PC, PS4, Xbox. Are we going into Nintendo eShop as well, or no?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
All right.
So, however
Sure.
you guys want to go forward, I mean, we could do PC,
So
Xbox.
I think the first thing I want to start covering today is the Microsoft Ultimate Sale.
Okay.
So the Ultimate Sale is running until July 10th. So
July 10th. Put that in perspective. Next Monday? So not this Monday, next Monday.
Exactly, you got it.
Okay.
So you guys have some time. You guys have about 9 days now. It is
9 days.
You gotta go run out and get these games. They have heavily discounted some of these great games of the year so far. I know we gave it a little flack before, but still go and play this game because I still think it deserves a play. You can get Mass Effect Andromeda for just $24. Here's the other game, guys, and
Yes.
We don't want Microsoft suing us for $24 games,
Yes.
and we're not giving out $24 games.
Correct.
$24 off the MSRP, a full valued price. What other games do they got for us, John?
We also have $20 off on Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Now, I've heard some things about this. I've heard maybe it's not the best single-player experience, but if three fellas such as us get together and go in and play a match of Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, I would say so too.
So let us know below if you want to see us get into Wildlands, comment, and we might give it a little look-see. We might give it a little Let's Play.
And I might buy it in this sale if I have to.
Exactly.
Well, you forced me to enforce capitalism on myself to buy this game.
Ooh, Microsoft.
Comment below. Also, John. A game I've been vocal about in the
I
past.
know. Okay, so
Dude bros with swords.
bros with swords.
Dude bros.
Dude bros.
If you listen real closely, every time the swords clink, you'll hear Ubisoft, Ubisoft. You just have to listen really close.
Dude bros crossing swords.
Yeah, they're slowly just mind manipulating you to buy their next game. And you do it anyways. You don't know, I just keep buying these Ubisoft games. Guess what? Division 2 comes out and you buy it. You're like, why? Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, why are there dudes everywhere and no women?
So for Ubisoft, we have a $30 off for Honor.
Now, this has a huge community around it. So, it's a good game. Me and John have put a lot of hours into it.
I put
Now,
none.
we took a lot of hours off of it, and we went back, and we got our booties kicked, and we got them kicked in so hard, we basically got, our disc almost came out.
Yes.
Did you get them kicked Shogun style?
Just about. It's Ubisoft, so they didn't get it just quite right, but they're pretty good.
Pretty close.
But, I mean,
Still close.
$30 off. I mean, jump in, you're looking at, what, $30, $20? That's a good deal,
I would
right?
say it's not at a full $60 value anymore.
No,
Maybe a
not
$50
anymore.
value.
Yes. So
Excellent. So For Honor, you want to have some honor? Buy For Honor. There's
Right.
my plug. What do we have next, fellas?
So, on Steam this week.
Steam Summer Sale. Everyone's excited about this. All my friends are talking. Can I get Gary's mod for hella cheap? I sure can. What else? Friday the 13th? Maybe that's on sale Steam. Don't know. Undertale, yes. All these great games, yes.
So the one great thing that Steam has the best record to doing, right, is discounting almost all of their games.
Yeah, to
pretty much
75%
Steam is always off, but they're doing it even bigger this weekend and for the rest of the summer, so go check it out.
Yeah, you want to play Prop Hunt for the rest of the summer? Go pick up Gary's mod.
So we also have PlayStation Store and mid-year sale. Get up to 75% off on titles including Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor.
Looks good on the PS4 Pro.
Yeah. We also have Ratchet and Clank, the 2016 edition.
So the one the movie was based off of.
Right. And Star Wars Battlefront Ultimate Edition.
Does that say $19.99?
It
It
sure
sure
does.
does.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that every time I open any store, I see $9.99.
I'm pretty sure you're right. So, a whopping $9.99. It was in the sale for the E3 sale, I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of like getting an extension on it, but please pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
Pick it up.
We also have Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection. Get it for $25 for PS4 and Xbox One at Best Buy. $19 if you go, if you're a GCU member.
GCU, Grand Canyon University? No!
Oh,
Gamers
no.
Club!
Let's not give a call out to that. All right, and then we also have XCOM 2. So, I mean, this might not be for everybody, but to the ones who this is for, you guys know who you are. Amazon right now, they have it for $24 on the PC. So, we have this stated here, the lowest price today. So go out, run, get you some XCOM.
Get you some XCOM, get yourself some NBA 2K17.
Oh.
And this is actually a pretty good deal. I mean, if you know 2K17, it holds their value almost until that next game comes out.
And when does the next game come out?
That's going to be in sometime in early October, late September. Typically, it's the same time it comes around every year.
A 3-4 month lifespan left on this.
Exactly, and I know they have a lot of online modes that they always tout.
Yeah, but $14 for PC. Don't know how big the sports community is on PC. Personally.
I have never played a sports game on PC, actually.
So, I mean, it's always a touchy subject. Typically, the sports players go to the console experience, but PC is
to
huge,
each his
right?
own.
I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there with a Bluetooth Xbox controller playing on the PC.
Typing away.
Because it looks better, right?
Spacebar. But 75% off, get it at $14.99. You know, if that's your thing, pick it up. Hella cheap.
And the last thing we want to cover is this week on the Nintendo eShop. So I'm only going to talk really about one game in particular, but I'm going to give a couple shout outs here. So obviously the Neo Geo people, they keep supporting the heck
stuff down
out of Switch.
Throat.
Good and bad. Here's the good part is there's content and there's games to play on the Switch. So if you pick this up, you're not very familiar, you are a casual gamer, you can get in there and have some fun experiences that you may not have had if Neo Geo didn't provide these things at like $7-8 a pop. So this week, we have ACA Neo Geo Magical Drop 2. It's like a very Tetris style, Bejeweled style puzzle game. It really just keeps you busy.
Or will it keep my mom busy?
Well, I mean, maybe your mom has a Switch. Maybe you left it at the house. Your mom picked it up. She picked up your DS, right? So she might pick up your Switch.
She picked up my Game Boy.
She picked up the Wii, and, she put it around the nunchuck. She accidentally threw it at the TV one day, right?
That has happened.
The other game coming out this week, which is already out, so go pick it up now if you're interested. Kind of a Zelda clone. Surprise, it made it to the Nintendo Switch. Oceanhorn.
Oh.
Are you guys familiar with the game Oceanhorn?
No, actually
No,
not.
I only learned about it when I got the email. And you know what? I was pleasantly surprised.
So Oceanhorn, it's a little game that's been on mobile. It's on the Vita. It's pretty much a top-down, kind of Zelda-like a view, much like the games that came out like on the 3DS. Kind of has that like top-down view.
That set camera.
Yeah, full world. It's about a 12-hour experience, but it's a main ripoff to Zelda. I'm surprised it came, but look, it's $15. You get this awesome pack-size experience. If you're on planes, trains, and automobiles, and you're commuting, this is a game that you would like to. This was a game that you should really play.
You know what this game reminds me a lot of?
What?
Not to make you mad. Reminds me a lot of Fable.
Fable,
really?
Yeah.
I have yet to hear that.
Yeah, it looks like Fable meets Wind Waker.
Huh. Good. Yeah, good. On the point. Spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely very Wind Waker-ish. You can see just by, like, the art style. It has that kind of cartoony-ish look. But it has the top-down look to it. It's definitely a different type of experience.
Yeah.
Again, $14.99, guys. Support these guys. They did put a lot of work into it. If this is your type of game, you're going to know just by looking at the trailer. You've probably put 300 hours in Zelda. You're going to put 50 more because of the new Link Trial DLC that just came out. But this is a game that, don't let it pass you by at $14.99. Or if you want to wait a little bit, I'm sure it'll go down $5 eventually to $10. But just remember, a little game called Oceanhorn.
I'm pretty sure this gameplay was also included with the Switch launch. If I'm not mistaken, this is ringing some bells. So, you know what? I'm glad it's finally coming out.
Yeah, if you guys remember a poster, that had all these developers and things on it, they made a couple promises to us.
Yeah, and you know what? $15? It's not a bad buy.
Not a bad buy. So go ahead and check out the Nintendo eShop. Check out Oceanhorn. Alright, guys, so we had a great show today.
Yeah, we made it.
Yes, we did.
We made it. So
Congratulations.
let's tell the folks what they can expect next. So, what's coming to your ear holes and them viewing holes? Call them eyes?
Eyes.
I'm
Viewing
hoping
holes?
those are the holes you're talking about.
Eyes, holes,
We're not on those
retinas.
websites.
All right. Don't look at that stuff,
I
John.
will not.
We have some great stuff coming with some great content coming. Go ahead and check out our ARMS review. I plugged that earlier in the show. That just recently launched on the YouTubes. Go support us on the Patreons.
I also did the Loot Crate review.
Oh,
yes. Tell us a little bit about that.
We reviewed our first, unboxing-esque video. And, Loot Crate dropped June 2016 Themes Champion. Check it out. There's a lot of great stuff in that box. More videos like that to come as well with these collector's editions coming out. I'm on my monthly subscription boxes as well. So I love to share. Do you love to share? Let's share together.
Like, subscribe, comment. You can also look forward to a special Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot. We three crazy guys are going to get together. We're going to play through some of it, and we're going to give you our thoughts, kind of our in-depth analysis, and maybe even a review if we feel so inclined to give you guys that. If you would like that, go ahead and comment, let us know below. But that's kind of what we're looking forward to. And then obviously, like I said earlier in the show, Splatoon 2 is coming out later in the month.
Got some Twitch rolling there, some Would Twitch support Switch?
Twitch
don't Switch?
think so.
Twitch Switch, they don't support anything at this time. Not even
Ouch.
the basic Netflix, which is on everything. Even the Wii U up to this day still support it. Crazy,
you
right?
gotta Switch, you're not gonna Netflix and chill. Sorry, folks.
So, like we said, if you want to see us do some Overwatch Let's Plays, we play every night, so we don't mind streaming it a little for for you folks. So let us know, comment below. We did it, guys.
We did
it.
Great show, episode 3 of the
In
LootCast.
books.
Join us next week at the same time, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. That is going to be our launch time. Join us at Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Go check us out on Twitter, Patreon, and Twitch. Like, subscribe, comment. Goodbye.
We're out.
Bye.